everyone, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. Today I am barefaced because I'm here to do a first impression on a new product, or new tool basically, that just came in the mail and I had to film a first impression. Oh, you can see my reflection. It's like a spoon. This is the Artis Oval 8. The Oval 8 brush, and this just came in. It's been back ordered for a little while. It is the softest thing. You know, I've seen reviews of these and I was just dying to try this. I only got the Oval 8 because they are expensive, and I feel like all the reviews I've seen have recommended either the Oval 8 or the Oval 6, and I decided to go with this one. It just seemed like it was the most popular. I feel like if I really love this, I might invest in, you know, more of them. But for right now, I'm just going to use this. I can't stop touching this. I'm like such a texture person, like velvet, satin, anything. I'm such a texture person, and this right now, it feels like my hand is rubbing on like a soft velvet. Like I feel like they should make teddy bears out of this material because it's just so soft. Yeah, so I did a review of actually all my other foundation brushes, and which I will link to this video, but I didn't get this brush in time, so I wanted to review this on its own, first impression, and I'm trying to debate. I put a primer on. I think I might try it with my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, because I feel like this is a tiny bit thicker than some of my other foundations. Now again, first time I'm doing this. I might not be good at it the first time, so we'll just have to see. And I know you're supposed to kind of like rub your face and like not lift the brush. And you're supposed to, you know, not have to use as much product. Feels very smooth on the skin, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's my favorite around my nose. Yeah, getting in the small areas I think is a little trickier than I'm used to. It feels so soft on the skin. I mean, like, it's just like a big hug. But I do feel like kind of the center of the face, like around the lips and my nose, it's a little trickier. If you can see, it does not look streaky at all. I'm not having the best skin day, but it's not looking streaky. Feels incredibly smooth. I guess I'm like going in and like buffing it. The thing is that this is a pretty full coverage foundation, and I don't feel like it's full coverage. I don't know, maybe I should try putting on another layer because my face is a little irritated right now. Not from the brush, it was irritated before I started. I'm just having a bad skin day, which we all have sometimes. It almost feels like you're massaging your skin. I mean, I will say it feels really nice. And it's a very even application, but again, I had to go back in with a double layer. That could just be because I'm having a bad skin day. And I do feel like it's a little streaky around, like around the lip and around the nose because it's a smaller area. See, I don't know about this. Like, I'm kind of torn because I do like it for a lot of reasons, and I think I might have to try this a little bit more in order to get like a complete total opinion about it. I don't feel like it's as awkward as it would look like if you're used to other brushes. This is very different, but I don't feel like it's awkward. I feel like it feels really nice and almost feels like a massage on the skin. So those are the pluses. I'm still feeling like I need to go over it with my beauty blender, which is one of those things where I'm like, you know what, if I really need to do that, then I might as well just use my beauty blender. I mean, I know they say that this doesn't soak up as much product, and that is entirely possible, but I don't really find that my beauty blender soaks up a huge amount of product either, so that's never really been an issue for me. I feel like my beauty blender is definitely quicker, although I'm used to it, and this one I'm not used to, so I don't know. I feel like this was promoted, or at least it's being talked about as if it's like gonna change the world, and it's going to change makeup application. It's going to change the world forever, you know. And I don't want to say that I don't like it, and I definitely don't regret purchasing it to try it, and I definitely will play around with this and try to use it more. However, I still feel like I really would rather use my beauty blender or my Real Techniques buffing brush, which is so much cheaper, although you do have to buy this in a kit. So given the choice, I would still buy a beauty blender and a buffing brush over this, is my opinion right now. I will try it again though, see if I fall in love with it, but as of right now, my opinion to you would be, you know, I wouldn't run out and like break the bank on this brush. I like it, I don't think I'm I don't think I'm falling in love with it just yet. I think it did a good job for the most part of blending in my face makeup, with the exception of sort of the tinier areas, which again, if I had a smaller brush, but to have to buy a whole bunch of different size brushes for this price, that's a lot, especially when I have a less expensive brush. And, or, you know, I mean, I've done a comparison of the Real Technique sponge with the Beauty Blender, and I mean, I feel like I could get just as good of results with those. These are so hard to come by, and they're very expensive. I mean, I feel like if you're like a beauty addict and you're like, oh my god, I have to have the latest thing, you're probably gonna buy this anyway. But if you're kind of like, ooh, I've been hearing about these, do I really need to spend my money on this to get great foundation? No, I think there's way more affordable options out there. That's my general opinion. If you guys have tried this brush or any of the brushes in this line and you have an opinion, then let me know. I would love to hear from you. Please leave them in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and be sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about blushes. I'm testing out my entire blush collection, and it turns out I have way more blushes than I thought I did. I'm not even really that much of a blush person. There are days I just forget to put it on. Rare days, I will admit, but there are days when I just forget to put it on. My cheeks get so red naturally that honestly I rarely ever even notice if I don't have it on. But when I actually went to get ready to film this, I realized I have way more blushes than I think anyone would ever need.